welcome to Core Consultancy, where we get to the core of your digital dilemmas. This channel is a place for business owners, entrepreneurs, and people who have a genuine interest in digital marketing. My name is Alicia and I'm an SEO consultant based in London. So for my first ever video on Core Consultancy, I thought, I should really take it back to the basics. So in today's video, you'll be learning what SEO means, the key elements that are involved in optimizing your website, and why it's so important to implement an SEO strategy for your business. So if you want to learn more, continue watching the video. So first things first, let's answer that elusive question, what is SEO? Well, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which effectively means optimizing your website so that your website will rank at the top of search engines in the organic search results. So this basically means when somebody types in a search query on the internet, your website will rank number one for that search query. So I bet you didn't know that there's actually over 140 search engines on the internet available to use. And the reason why you probably didn't know this is because you've probably been using Google since day one. And the reason why you've been using Google for so long is because it's the biggest search engine across the world with 70% of the market share. So to get a better understanding of SEO, I think it's best that we take a deep dive into what a search engine ranking page, otherwise known as a SERP, looks like. So let's go over to my laptop and make a few queries. Just type in a generic query, SEO. So as you can see, the first 4 results are actually paid advertisements. So this basically means that these companies have paid Google a certain amount of money to be displayed on the first page with this particular keyword. So below the paid ads, we have the organic search results, and this is ideally where you want your website to be. So these websites have done a fantastic job at optimizing their landing pages, and now they rank on the first page of Google for the search term SEO. So the first one we have is Search Engine Land, and as you can see, the content is about what is SEO, search engine optimization. Here we have the people also answer box. So fun fact, I wasn't too sure what to film my first ever SEO video about. So I actually came to Google to search, and I realized that a lot of people were searching for what is SEO and how it works. So that's how I titled my first ever YouTube video. And yes, Google and SEO is great for coming up with content ideas and content ideation, just so that you know. So here is the query, what is SEO and how it works. So this section here, the people always answer box, helps to explore your query a lot deeper, and it definitely helped with making my video. So as you can see, when you press on the query, it comes up with more queries. So the list just keeps going on, and the more you press, the more Google will display. See how long the list is now? So it keeps going until you've found your perfect answer. So on the right, we have the knowledge graph, which gives you a direct answer to your query. And this is great because you don't actually have to go directly onto the website. It just gives you a straight up answer, so it's very efficient and very convenient. So as we scroll further down the SERPs, we have the local listings, and this gives you results to businesses that are related to your search query. So as you can see in these boxes, they have given me results to SEO agencies based in London in proximity to my distance. So it's really important to remember that every time you make a search query, the layout will be completely different. You know, sometimes there will be different elements depending on your query. Sometimes there will be paid ads, sometimes there will be no paid ads, sometimes there will be a knowledge graph, sometimes there will be no knowledge graph, sometimes there will be local listings, sometimes there will be videos. So each search query will display different layouts. It's also important to remember that when you do optimize your website, you should be aiming for the top 3 search results, because these top 3 have the highest click-through rate. So people are more likely to click onto your website if you are in the top 3. So typically the first result, which will be search engine land, will have between 30 to 40 click-through rate. And then after the first search result, the click-through rate gets lower and lower and lower. So typically websites that rank at the bottom of search engines usually get around 2% click-through rate, and when we scroll down you can see the number of pages. People won't even click on page number 2 or page number 3. They just won't. What they will do is they'll go back up and they will adjust their search query. So you're probably thinking, well, how does Google determine which websites rank high and which websites don't? Well, there's over 200 ranking factors, including page speed, mobile usability, domain authority, social signals. There are so many ranking factors, but in my humble opinion, coming from an SEO consultant that has been working in the digital marketing industry for the past 10 years, I believe that one of the most important ranking factors is content. And I'm not just talking about any kind of random content. I'm talking about the best high quality content. And I say this because the majority of the Google algorithm updates within recent years has been centered around content. So you have to make sure as a business owner that your website is providing your users with the best, most useful, most informative content on the internet. Focusing on your content is key when it comes to optimizing your website. So there's a few different types of optimization techniques when it comes to SEO, and I could go on and explain all the different types, but I'm actually going to just focus on the main 2 types in this video, and they are on-page optimization and off-page optimization. So on-page optimization refers to the content that's on your website, and it tells the search engines what your website is about. Whereas off-page optimization refers to the strength and the influence that your website has with other websites. So it's basically about building your reputation and building your authority in the online space. So I think it's really important that you guys remember that SEO is not a quick win. I cannot tell you how many jobs I've had in the past, and members of senior management would hound me to ask for results, and I've literally been on the job for like a few weeks and they're hounding me, where's the results? Like, when are we seeing these SEO results? And I have to explain to them that is not how SEO works. You will not see overnight results with SEO. SEO is a long-term strategy that will deliver long-term results. So it generally takes between 4 to 12 months to see any results at all. So in conclusion, if you're a business owner or if you're an entrepreneur, you must have an SEO strategy in place on your website, especially if you're a small business, because chances are you probably don't have the money to invest in paid search. You probably don't have the money to invest in paid ads on social media. Therefore, optimizing your website will not only increase your online visibility, but it will also lead to so much more traffic in the long term, which will ultimately lead to more revenue. At Core Consultancy, we focus on helping small businesses develop SEO strategies tailored towards your business. So we offer multiple services, including private one-to-one consultations. We even offer an SEO course, which is perfect for yourself or even your staff members. We offer fully comprehensive SEO audits to get you started in your SEO journey. So please check out our website here for more information. So that's it for today's video. If you did find this video useful, please give it a big thumbs up, and please do not forget to subscribe to our channel, because we have loads more SEO and digital marketing related videos coming up soon. So don't forget to tap that notification bell, follow us on Instagram for more updates, and we upload twice a week, every Monday and Friday. So until next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.